Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to add horror to your Gorilla Tag copy. So basically what you want to do is go to the link in the description in my Discord, and you need to go to the how to add horror to your Gorilla Tag copy channel, and then download the package, and then how to import it. If you don't know how to import, you want to right click like right here, import package, custom package, and then just select like the package you want. Alright, so if you didn't watch my previous tutorial on how to add horror lighting, you basically want to click lighting. If you can't find lighting, you click window, rendering, lighting, and then it'll be like right here. You just drag it over here or over here, wherever, but I like it right here. So then you want to go to environment, change this to pitch black, change that to black, and now you see, you might be wondering, bro, what the heck, is you just messed up my materials. So and then you click generate lighting. Okay, alright, so now you want to add a flashlight to see, because if you go in the game you can't see nothing. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to go right here, click this light bulb, and you can see everything, right? You want to click on your player, Gorilla player, turn parent, main camera, right click on main camera, add a light, point light, and then you want to click game, and then this is basically your flashlight. You can set spot angle to whatever, and then range, I'm not sure if you have a lot of lights in your game, you might want to change this because it might glitch. It depends though. And you can mess with the intensity. Do not add shadows because that will lag your game. Then you want to go render mode, important, just in case. So you're telling Unity that that light is important and it should not glitch. Then you want to name it flashlight, and then what you want to do is when you're making your game, you want to click this light bulb so you can actually see. And now I'm gonna show you guys how to set up the horror. So you wanna import the package inside your game. So I did not do it, but let me do it real quick. Alright guys, it is the next day. But yeah, when you import the package, you should see this screen. But if some things are unchecked, it's fine. But if they're, just click all, and if nothing happens, then just import it. So just click import. If you don't know how to import packages, then I'll show you how. 1 second. Alright. Okay, so what you want to do to import, you want to right click in your assets, import package, custom package. It'll bring you to your file, explorer, and then you double click the package, or just click it and open it. Just import it. So then you should find a folder in your assets called Black Yoshi VR's Gorilla Horror, or just horror. And then go to monsters. And before we do anything, you're gonna want to go to package manager, One sec. You wanna click. Sorry, my throat. You wanna change this to Unity Registry and type Pro Builder and install it. I already have it installed, but yeah. Then what you wanna do is get the monster. It might be purple. If it is, it's already animated and stuff. So if it is purple, what you want to do is just search up like fur and then put your fur on it and stuff, and then for the face you type gorilla texture. Click this one and you want to duplicate it. Name this your monster face. Name this like whatever monster face. And then what you want to do is you want to right click on it, show in Explorer, right click, open with paint. And now this is how you make your custom monster. You want to go in the bottom of here and zoom in all the way. And you'll probably have like this black little thing you can draw with and stuff. So and you have this stuff and stuff. So yeah. And then I want to show you guys how to do stuff. So if you don't want a mouth, if you don't want him to have a mouth, you go to 2px, 2 pixels, and then do 164 for every single one. This is probably not the exact color, but it's really close though. And I use it for my game. And then you don't want to cover the whole thing, because if you do, it'll look like very stupid. Yeah, I guess you could. But yeah, and then if you want black eyes, just draw black eyes. If you want red eyes, then you can have red eyes. Okay. You can have red eyes and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's how you make a custom face. I'm gonna just do black eyes for this tutorial, and then like a little, like you can do black eyes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna try my best since this is just a tutorial. Yeah, it looks stupid, but it doesn't matter, because my drawing is bad. So then you can draw your eyes. And then that looks stupid. Okay. So then you can also add like you can draw a custom face. If you want it to have no mouth, you can keep no mouth. And then stuff like that. And then a thing that's really good, what you can do is make your own custom mouth and draw teeth in it, which I'm gonna do. Alright, so, and then you can add like red to make it look like there's blood on his teeth and stuff like that. Yeah, and then when you're done, I'm not just add a nosebleed. When you're done, go to File, Save, and then exit out of this, and then exit out of that, and it should like wait. And then you just wanna, you can either do it like the kind of lazy and easy way. You could just drag this on his face. Okay. Or just create a material called like monster face, and then turn smoothness down, turn these off, and then go to albedo and change this to your face, and then drag it on his face. As you can see, I'll if you guys want this face, I'll put it in the package. So I'll make an updated package, and yeah, and then basically again, like, so now this is a fully working monster. So now you want to right click on it, prefab, unpack completely. Don't change this. If you want it to fly, turn this off. I want mine to use gravity and actually like stay on the ground. So yeah, and then box collider, this thing, if your player goes in this box, they'll get jump scared. So you can like change that however you want by just clicking that and moving these. And then enemy controller, move speed. So the average speed the player could probably go if you don't have a speed boost in your game is 8. So 7 is pretty fast. And then chase range, you click gizmos, and this blue thing is your chase range, right? And then photon view, don't mess with these photon stuff. So reset position on enable. It's basically if your person goes to reset the map by unloading the map, like if the monster comes in stump or like comes like glitches in stump, you go to like city or something to a different map to load a different map and unload like the map you put your monster in and stuff. So then he respawns. And then better quit on collision is your jump scare. So basically what you want to do is you want to go to your player. You want to click actual gorilla, rig, body, head, change this to player, and I forgot one thing. To do. You want to go to gorilla player, go to your gorilla player, and then click on head and do the same thing. So yeah, and then so the monster targets the near it, the whatever. Then you want to go to player, gorilla player, transparent, main camera, and then I recommend putting this all to 0. So just put that all to 0. So if you go in your game, you'll actually like see and stuff. So wait, hold on. Let me drag this little guy to stump. Alright. Oh crap. You wanna search up jump scare, and this thing you wanna drag it in your main camera. And now as you can see, it might look a little goofy, but if you go in game, it'll look cool. So then you wanna right click, prefab, unpack completely, and then you wanna click on the gorilla and add the fur to it. And then the face, monster face. So if we go in game, this is what we'll see. So this only works when you are in a server. And then just go ahead and save it. So I'll add servers to my game real quick, and then I'll show you guys that it works. Alright guys, so I just set up servers now, but before I playtest, I'm going to show you guys what you can do to make a custom monster. So you can click on the monster, drop down meta ring, and then body, your head. You could make him have a long neck or like twist it and stuff. You can scale it. You can like do that. You can and then if you want long arms, you do this. Get your forearm, and then you drag it and do both of them. And if you want like long nails, like details, like clouds, gorilla, horrors, monsters, you just basically drag the index fingers and the thumbs. So then it should look like that. But I'm not gonna do that. But you guys can. And if you want to start over and then make your own stuff, you just search up gorilla, drag this in, name it whatever, scale it up, and do whatever you want. And then just add the scripts and like just copy all of this and put it in. One thing I also forgot to say was the audio source is already set up, so you basically just put in your screaming or music. So, and if you make your range bigger, make your distance bigger also, cause it's at 10 and your range is at 10. So yeah, and then you wanna click on your monster and drag it in the map your monster's in. So if your monster's in forest, you drag it in forest. If your monster's in caves, you drag it in caves and stuff like that. So then I just also want to say none of these scripts are mine. I'm just making a video on it, and it's advanced. Credits to Eternity. He made this jump scare object. Oh yeah. So when you get your jump scare, you turn it off. You turn it off, and then you go back to your monster and drag the jump scare object in there, and the delay before quit, you can change it to whatever you want. And then the jump scare, there's no audio, so you can add your own audio and stuff. I'm just gonna not add an audio. So yeah, let's go playtest this now. Alright, so one thing I forgot to do was, first off, add a light to the monster. How you do that is right click, light, point light, drag it. You drag, I already have one, but you drag it in front of his face and change it to important, and you could change the color and stuff. So yeah, and if you add shadows, it'll look nice, but it'll lag, so don't do it. So just save it, then go to edit, project settings, physics, not physics 2D, physics, and then you want to come over here where it says gorilla object on default. So you need to check default / gorilla object, check that, and then how to add a barrier. You want to go to your stump or wherever your spawn is. So and then you will right click on it, 3D object, cube, and this barrier, and then layer, create a new layer, and this monster stopper, or name this monster stopper. It doesn't, oh my god, my computer's so laggy. It doesn't have to be monster stopper, it could be whatever you want. So just name it barrier, go to edit, and then barrier, uncheck everything except for barrier, like just uncheck everything. And keep this one on. So then what you do with the cube, you like rotate it. So away by rotating, you can click, you'll probably be on this. You just click E on your keyboard, or you could just click it manually. And then for this, you click R. For that, you click T. For this, you click Y. And then for this, you click, I don't even know, but yeah. So then you just scale this up to the size of your stump, or where your barrier is. So basically, if your monster goes in this thing, it'll make them like stop. And scale this all the way up in your stump, and then like stop at the like, so it should kind of look like this now. Right, and then basically what you want to do is you want to add the barrier to it and turn off mesh renderer, and then turn on ish trigger, or no, and then save and playtest. Let's playtest. Alright. 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, the flashlight is helping me like see. So then when we jump, when you see that the monster is jumping, that's how you know it works. So let's get into his range and make him chase us. As you can see, it starts to chase us, but it is pretty bumpy because he's in forest. Actually, hold on. And then he goes back to his spot, and you're no longer in his range. And let's see if he does not use gravity. Oh my god, he's tweaking. He's ready. He might be a little slow. He might be too slow. Let me check. Okay, so he's as fast as the player. Look. He might be a little too big. Hold on. You can scale him down. You can always do this. No. Okay. See, he goes back to his spot. This is not the best horror, but it's pretty advanced and good. Alright, so it might be because this is bumpy, but let's let him catch us. So when he catches us, the thing plays and it kicks us. So there's no audio because I didn't add any audio. Now let's test the barrier. Go ahead and test the barrier. Okay. Let's test the barrier on this little guy. We actually have to be in a server for him to work. So let me just connect to a server real quick. Let's connect to a server. So he starts working when you're in a server. So, and then when he bounces, that means he's working. So then drag it. So our player is, oh my god, he's so fast. So when our player is in line of sight and he tries to get up, but he can't. Hold on, he's bouncing. Like, it's kind of annoying. Let's like go like right here. See, he tries to get us, but the barrier is like working, as you can see. And then this is what it looks like. He cannot get us because the barrier. Let me see if I can. Oh, I got jump scared. Okay. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You don't have to give me credits, but if you use this package or this face, please give me credits. For the scripts, do not give me credits because I do not make any of this. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out and subscribe.